Hey there, everybody! Onurubu here. Coming back with the next episode of Virtue's Last Reward. Last episode I played a really good puzzle room, and now I'm just really looking forward to getting more on with the story. I'm very interested to see where we're going next. So yeah, let's get going. So last episode, how it ended was we finished the last puzzle room, and now we ran down the hallway and we reached an elevator-looking thing. Made our way down the hallway, and at the end, waiting for us was everybody else. Okay. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. So did all the corridors lead into the same place? What's up?
So we left our room, headed left,
and ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. Did everybody go through? Okay. So everybody ended up in the same corridor and got to the same elevator. Cool. Oh yeah, I'd just like to say, I loved the puzzle room last episode. It was so good. The puzzle rooms in this game are so good. I loved. There's only been 2 of them so far, but both of them have been really freaking fun. I love them. I mean, I love 999. Don't get me wrong. I really love 999, but the puzzles in this game have already knocked most of the puzzles in the last game out of the water. Oof. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge? Okay, so these are the other areas that they found. We found the crew quarters, so there's the lounge and...
we found something like that too! Our room was an infirmary.
Oh, infirmary, cool. That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit, exchange information.
I'll be down for that. Let's do that.
No.
No? Why not?
There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's go down the elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
What, more chromatic doors?
The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors?
Hmm.
Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? So are we gonna go right into another puzzle room? I mean, hey, I don't mind. I love the previous puzzle room, so I'd be happy going right into another puzzle room. Just wasn't really expecting it so soon.
Yeah, just like the other doors.
I mean, in 999, when we first split up, we had 2 puzzle rooms, one after another. But I mean, we hadn't joined back together. Now that we joined back together, I thought we'd go back to the main area and like talk there for a bit.
No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right.
Well, which is...
The numbers have changed.
Have our points gone up? So have we gone up from 3 to 4? Numbers? Oh yeah, the time... Oh, what? Looks like 2 hours. 2 hours? 2 hours until these freaking chromatic doors open again? Let's go back, please. I don't want to sit here for 2 hours.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
We don't have to, bro. We can go back.
No, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters, the extra rules. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even eye carrot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many colors people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. Cool. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to.
I mean, what's stopping us from just waiting here for 2 hours until these doors unlock? There's nothing, I don't think there's anything stopping us.
Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
Oh, so there's 2 in each room, so we have 6. I make 6 then, 1 for each ambidex room. Oh, okay.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Bro, you were the one complaining just now about how you don't want to wait 2 hours here.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Dude, we don't need these fights right now. This is unnecessary. Stop freaking insulting each other.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
This is really unnecessary. We're all in this together, for now, before we realize who the villain is and Dio ends up being the absolute #1 worst guy ever in existence. But before that, please let's work together.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
Back up the elevator we go. So, I wonder what we're gonna go and find in the ambidex rooms. But my thinking is we scan the key card in front of the ambidex room and then the room inside the room shifts. So the stuff inside the room will shift, so we're gonna have to solve like a whole new puzzle room to get to the ambidex rooms again. Maybe, I'm not sure. That's just my prediction. Oh, so we're back at the crew quarters. Is everybody gonna join us in the crew quarters? Or is everybody going back the way they came?
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Yeah.
Just as the note said.
So, okay, people are gonna actually check out the puzzle rooms that they didn't check out the first time. It's different from the first game where once... In the first game it actually seemed a bit like disconnected where a lot of the time like no one ever mentioned the puzzles that we're gonna do ever again and stuff like that.
We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
The poster?
Hey, look, Grandpa!
What?
They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
What? Back home? This guy like... Is this like a horny old grandpa stereotype that just collects like pinups and stuff? Bro, this man's not even phased. He's like, yep, I got lots of horny gold posters in my room.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14,
EU.
maybe even 15 EU.
This is what we learned in the secrets last time.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me.
This man, look. I'd first like to say, unfortunately, we are in a dangerous situation, so maybe now is not the best time to, like, be thinking about posters of sexy ladies and whatnot. But I can also respect your dedication, my dude. Unfortunately, like, the ranking system for hotness, a bit icky, but other than that, I can respect it.
Fortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that.
Yes, I don't think
Let's
so
keep
either.
moving.
Let's go back to the main area. Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Onurubu game, and if Quark was calling Ten Myoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Grandpa videos. Ah. Bro, this man just wants to go home and jerk off. Look, I can respect this man's motivation. This man wants to get out of here, he wants to go home and just jerk the fuck off. That's this man's motivations. I can respect that. I really can respect that.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
So do they know each other actually? Because, okay, give me a sec, please. Just give me a sec. I want to talk quick. Cool. So I was just waiting for the game to stop again before I said what I wanted to say. Tenmyoji and Quark didn't go into the same puzzle room together. When did they ever have a chance to get this close to each other? So either they know each other from before this whole incident, or I don't know. The only other chance they would have had to like bond is during the time. Okay, so it seemed like the rest of the people reached the elevator before us. So maybe they had a couple minutes. Like, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes. I don't know how much slower we were than the others. Maybe like half an hour to bond together and like just talk in front of the elevator while they were waiting for us, huh? I don't know. Either way, it's a bit suspicious.
Oh, you're finally done?
Yep, we're back.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For... Yawning? Really?
You're an AI, bro.
You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it.
That's a good one. Hair trigger. I like that one.
So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
What is a Dirty Harry impression?
Otherwise, well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
That's better to set him off.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
Where is Sigma in this CG? Like, Sigma's never visible.
Namely, how do you get more BP?
Are we going to the AB rooms, right? Look, we got the AB room cards. We got some keys for them right here. K and Quark have 2 each, so now we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
Oh, okay. That's why the path splits off this many times, huh?
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you?
The pairs are
The 2
inseparable.
members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yeah, well, yes, we never separated.
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
I mean, probably solve a escape room puzzle, which will be self-explanatory.
Play a game.
Yes, like we just did.
Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Nice.
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
Ambidextrous, like left and right-handed.
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
So someone here is... What, is it gonna be like the Prisoner's Dilemma or something? It's a game of betrayal then.
Yes, I guess you could put it that way.
What, it's gonna be the Prisoner's Dilemma? What? So we're gonna have to betray each other? Somebody's gonna not come out of these rooms? Yo.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Nah, bro, it's not really that confusing. Not really.
Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.?
Friggin' little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please?
Why are you making that accent now? What's with the southern accent?
I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
Why?
I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Cool. Okay, I thought it was just gonna be another escape room, but now it's gonna be like, hey, betray someone, haha, they're dead now. Okay, Quark and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. And we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fry and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head
Why are
in
you
too?
asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Cool. Okay, no need to be such an asshole about it.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
Polling? No, nothing, there's no one
What
here.
are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know,
Let's get inside.
What? Yeah, right. Wait, what are you talking about, Sigma?
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Look, there's something on it. Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Start.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button,
Did
bro.
you even read what it said?
Yes.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate.
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
I am very interested to see what's going to be going on in these ambidex rooms. I have no idea. What the fuck is going to happen? Are we going to have to vote for someone to be killed off or something? Or like you lose points but I gain points, therefore when I gain points, haha, I'm going to escape, but you're not at 9 points yet, meaning you're going to die, haha, lol. Is it going to be something like that? I am very intrigued by this. Let's see what the explanation is. Oh, it's this music.
Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Nice.
Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Is it always pair versus solo?
I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Oh, okay.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
Okay, cool.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Tenmyoji.
Bro, this voice actor is so good.
And Dio and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
It is the prisoner's dilemma. Again, it's the prisoner's fucking dilemma.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
I see it.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Look, I don't care who fucking calls me naive. I don't care who's like, oh, look at this fucking idiot. I'm always gonna pick betray. I don't fucking care. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I don't care. In the prisoner's dilemma, I always will be picking ally. Unless there's a circumstance later where I shouldn't actually pick it for some other reason. But right now, I'm not betraying. Ally, 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 ally.
Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
So if I ally and they ally, we get +2. But if I ally and they betray, then I get -2. If I betray and they ally, I get +3. If we both betray each other, there's no change. Ally.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they.
And you'll all get a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside.
We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Yep.
Somebody did that to me, I'd skin him and stew him with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice.
Choosing ally is the best choice.
Guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP.
Boring.
Usually the thing with Prisoner's Dilemmas is that if you both pick betray, you get the worst option. That's usually what happens though. So ally, mediocre reward. Ally betray, you lose a little. Betray ally, you gain a lot. The person you betrayed loses a little. But betray usually would mean lose a lot. So this could actually, like, I don't know, this could influence a lot of people to betray more, because they're like, I gain 3 or I lose 0. While in the ally option, I gain 2 or I lose 2. But you pick ally.
We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most.
Oh.
You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny?
Yeah, they share a vote as well.
That applies here, too. The 2 of you only get one vote.
Cool.
You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever.
Yeah.
In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Cool.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but...
Tell me. Do not but, I'll tell you later.
You'll just have to wait, I guess.
I hate that. Please, just tell me all the fucking rules. I'd rather know all the details right now. What? Why does it have to wait? Yes. No, don't tell me to hush now. Please don't. No, it won't. Tell me the fucking rules.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time.
Yep.
So think it out.
I will.
Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game.
It is. I love game theory. Honestly, I really like theory. I mean, I love maths in general, but like game theory is just very interesting to me. I read a whole a book about game theory, and it's just I just love the concept. And I love the concept that you like fucking John Nash said in his PhD or whatever. I don't know if it was his thesis, PhD, whatever. Like John Nash said, usually the less option that benefits everyone is the better way forward, rather than everyone trying to all go for the greatest outcome, but all failing.
Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
You've never heard of it?
You either get to rat your buddies out or keep shut about it.
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
I mean, Apple and Banana are really cute. I can't see them as criminals. They commit serious crimes. Unless the things they're wearing are masks and they're actually deranged killers. Apple and
I just
Banana.
gave them the first names I thought of.
And coincidentally, it's A and B. Cool.
They don't mean anything?
A and B, they kinda mean something.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not like telepaths or something.
They don't have morphogenetic fields.
So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah. Keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do.
Yeah.
Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year.
Is that Sojiro Sakura from Persona 5's voice actor? Sounds really similar to him.
That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years.
Oh, okay, so I just had it wrong, I guess. I really had it wrong. I legitimately thought that if you both betrayed, you get the worst option. No. If you try to cooperate and they don't, then, try to cooperate and they don't, then you just get the worst option. Okay, no, man, I legitimately thought that, yeah, anyway.
So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that
what I
trap
really,
shut?
really want.
Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
What would you do?
Keep
Say
my trap
you were
shut.
in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, Oh, this is a proper, it's like a proper setup for, like, game theory charts and shit. I really like this. Really cool, dude. This is the reason I really appreciate, like, the Zero Escape games. They really introduce and talk about nice, complex intellectual, like, dilemma stuff, and it's really always, like, interesting to learn. This is something I know about, so, like, I know where it's going, but in the first game, I was like, I didn't know about most of the stuff they were talking about. Whatever was made up and whatever was true. But it's just so interesting to learn about it. I love it. If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, he cuts a deal and I don't, I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting.
Not really.
But you're forgetting something important.
Which
that
is?
Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison.
That's the point, as John Nash said. I actually haven't read his paper, but I have watched the movie about him. I forgot the name of the movie. Was it John Nash? I don't know. The guy that did game theory, okay, look. Anyway, the movie, he says in the movie is like, hey, so game theory is fun, like, his idea and thing I think he received a Nobel Prize in economics for is like, it's better for you to act in cooperation, reaching for a lesser reward, rather than act for sole self-interest to reach a greatest reward that you could possibly have, but which runs the risk of losing everything.
In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2, but if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of
right.
course.
So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game.
Yes.
If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
All of us want to increase our points at an equal level so we can all escape at once.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Our total points would be... Well, right now there's 9 of us, right? Yeah, there's 9 of us and we each have 3. 9 times 3, that's 27. Now if we each increase by 2, then 9 times 2, 18, 27 plus 18, 37 plus 8, 45. Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But in solo, the Betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other groups would choose Ally for that round, right? Yeah. So for the other teams, we'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4, 6 points total, 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down. Because even if it's a pair, they get double the points of a solo. If a solo chooses Betray, they're the fucking dumbest pieces of shit in the universe. The total points go way the fuck down. But if a pair chooses Betray, it makes a bit more sense, but the total points still go down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too.
Yes.
If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone.
Yes.
And they hurt you.
Yes. I like this girl, dude. She's saying the truth, dude. People always be like, oh, I'm rational, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I'm just gonna do this out of self-interest. Haha. Dude, this is how you get fucking shit systems and stuff, dude. Fuck this. Everybody acting out of self-interest and ignoring the needs of people as a whole and groups of a whole and helping in communities and shit, dude, that just pisses me off. Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is I should pick Ally. No?
I mean the opposite.
What? What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
Why? Why? You just explained why that's a terrible idea.
It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one.
Yes.
You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
I'm
closes.
choosing ally. I don't give a shit.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose Betray.
I'm choosing ally. Unlocked.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain.
I'm choosing
that
ally.
That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? You don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something I don't? Do you know something that I do not? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know there's something weird about you from... You know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
Or you are Zero. What?
Are you working with Zero?
No, I'm not. Me? Why would you think that? I don't know if I'm not. I said no, I'm not. It's a very instinctual thing, but I don't know if Sigma's working with Zero. I mean, you can never trust the protagonist in these kinds of games.
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you.
Because he's a fucking...
hardly seems normal.
Have you seen him? He's a fucking himbo. He doesn't have the brain capacity to not be calm. He's just like there, being like calm and innocent and being like, oh, I'm gonna try my best. Hell yeah. Oh, come on, I could you ask you the same thing?
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Flashback time. Sigma never has a model, hey? Doesn't have a model.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh, that's cute. The fuck's happening, dude? What am I looking at? What was that?
What's wrong?
Okay, what the fuck did I just see? What was that? I don't know what I just saw, dude. Predictions. They have a way to wipe our memories or something. I don't fucking know. Either way, we are being forced to go through this game again and again and again and again until we get it right, or something. Until we get something right. Until we like hit a proper conclusion or something. We're in some sort of experiment where we're being forced to repeat the same thing over and over again until they achieve the outcome they want. That's my prediction. I saw
what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like I was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything,
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My
It
head.
hurts?
We're the 7 of this game. We're 7 in this game. Yeah.
You said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
Didn't just hurt, it felt like I was gonna frickin' explode.
Are you alright?
I think
Maybe you
so.
should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap. Not the time, Sigma, not the time. What is that face? What is that? What are you doing with your mouth?
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Why and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten and I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Was it just a hallucination brought on by stress and some strange drug that dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future, this wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this was real life. Bro, have you played the first game in your series? Things like that didn't happen. Have you played the first game in your series? I was just tired. The stress of the Onurubu game was probably getting to me more than Fi thought. I was tired when I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been an hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain.
Good,
until Ambidex game polling closes.
I'm so glad we didn't actually just sit and wait until the time ran out. Please let me just pick Ally.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Okay, no, that's okay then. What the hell was that?
What, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
If you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So, we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Ally. Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
I didn't say should.
It's just that that's the rational option.
I just said we didn't really have a choice.
Yes, that's the problem. It's a dilemma. That's the same thing.
Completely different.
It's not.
The former is an active opinion.
I mean, no, I'm agreeing with her.
The latter is just passive information.
I'm agreeing with her. I don't mean me saying it's not was just out of reflex. Whatever, you still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
I know what you want to do. I'm not going to trust what you want to do. Why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something gonna happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die.
How the fuck do you know that?
Needles in our bracelets activate.
How the fuck do you know that? Are you sure?
Yeah.
How? Well, how the hell do you know that? That's exactly what I said. You haven't said anything about it.
No.
I just know.
I swear, I don't. I just...
No.
I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay?
Yes,
I think there's something wrong with you.
There definitely is. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So we can solve it. This was wrong. I was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Come, let's just vote.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
No. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright.
No, why'd you lie to her, bro? Just be honest.
Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen to deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Ally, bro. I'm picking ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I don't care if I'm wrong. I will pick what I believe in. I do not care if I'm wrong. I could be proven wrong and people in comments could call me an idiot. And you know what? I'll be happy about it because it doesn't mean there's people in my comments.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Cool.
Thank you for your participation.
Now frickin' Fi isn't gonna trust me because I lied to her.
Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projections, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I'm not really a rational person.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy! Fido!
Hey.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Come here.
We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright, okay, I'm glad she knows that we did it, and she's not like, I'm glad you picked Betray and agreed with me, and then we only find out that I did it after freaking Zero reveals the results.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice graphic. Yo, Alice! Cunt! Cunt! Cool. I know who my enemies are now. Kay, Clover, and Alice. I don't know how involved Kay was in the choice of the decision. As I said, I don't really care about the actual results. I just know who my enemy is now. Alice. Fuck you. Geo, Quark, Luna. Cool. And Temyoji. You guys are cool with me.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice.
Yeah, you're a bitch for making a rational choice.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray.
No. Well, yes, but you're still a bitch for
Anyone
it.
who thinks otherwise, an idiot.
Sorry for skipping your voice line. Well, I don't care. I'm not an idiot, you're just a bad person. Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question.
Yeah, because I'm a better person than you.
Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Because I thought I could trust other people to not be assholes. Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for us to choose ally. Yes.
All of us, huh?
Uh-huh.
Kay and Clover chose Betray too,
Yeah,
you know.
because she's your bitch fucking friend. So you're both bitches.
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round.
It's not reasonable because assholes like you exist.
What do they tell you?
It tells me you're a dick.
You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met.
I know. I'm gonna continue being fucking tender-hearted. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna continue being tender-hearted while assholes like you exist on this fucking earth.
Maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate.
No, fuck you. I solved this fucking puzzle. You're the idiot. You're just a fucking cold-blooded little idiot. What?
Was that upsetting?
Yo, I fucking hate this bitch now.
My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice.
I don't care. I'm gonna make it again.
Thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
I'm gonna make it again. I just got my list of enemies now. God damn it. Set my jaw and stomp my way away from Alice fine. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? I should done it. Orc, Dio, and Luna's group on the other hand seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
Yeah, that's how it fucking should be.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Yeah, it is what happened. Dio, you're a fucking asshole as well. I hate you less than Alice because you're at least picked Ally in the end while Quark did. And you guys are gonna get to up to fucking 9 BP and then you guys are gonna get up to 9 BP and then leave and kill us all. Dude, I will strangle you before you can do that. I will snap your fucking neck. I will take everybody here down fucking with me just to not let you guys escape.
Kidding! I lied.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for fucking lying.
Joke.
Freaking ED Mass Effect.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Oh, is he? Are you just trying to protect Mr. Dio now?
Was it a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Looked like there had been some sort of argument between K, Clover, and Temioji. Whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Look, bitch! Bitch Alice! Look, fucking you, bitch Alice. You know what's gonna fucking happen? Everyone's gonna betray each other. Oh, whoop-de-doo. And everybody's gonna end up getting 0 points. We're all gonna fucking die when we run out of fucking Ambidex rounds. And then I'm gonna stop to your smug little face and be like, ha ha ha, it's your fault that you died, because you're a terrible person.
0, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point.
Where am I in the split right now? I'm gonna pick Ally, dude. I'm gonna go with what I believe in. If this game, if Virtue's Last Reward punishes me for picking what I believe in, then this game is the asshole, dude. I don't give a shit. This game is the asshole. I'm gonna go with what I believe in. I'm gonna go with believing in Ally is always the best option.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy.
Cool.
Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
Cool. As long as you have enough rounds that can keep going, Ally will always win. That's what I believe. If we have like enough rounds, Ally's gonna fucking beat all you fucking assholes that are picking Betray. Fuck
so
you.
It's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Yeah.
Nope. as long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door,
I mean, yeah,
the game goes on!
Cool, so we have to rely on other people not being assholes as well.
You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, money and losing points.
That's why you fucking pick ally!
After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897.
Hell yeah!
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, fuck you. I'm not in the mood for this. There's rules about who can go into these secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people specific exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you.
Cool.
There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors.
Was a lie.
Maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Mm-hmm. So if people die...
Ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
Okay. But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off? Why is mine yellow?
No, yes! They do indeed.
Why am I yellow now?
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
Cool. And the second one is when my heart rate reaches 0.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right?
I think so. Is the thing that makes heart rate?
Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules.
You'll get injected. Just give me a sec, I want to see something. I hope this short chain here isn't the one leading to... Oh, you picked ally twice, you got betrayed twice, haha, you're dead. I hope that's not where that's going. I'll be fucking pissed.
I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round! Ha ha!
Oops. I guess it's not gonna be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone? Oh.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why.
Dude, I don't care what this game is. I'm gonna go with W. I'm gonna pick Ally every single time. Except when I'm going for the alternate endings. On my first playthrough, I'm gonna pick Ally every single time, as well as when I go back and redo it with like picking different choices of who to split off with and stuff like that. I don't care, dude. This game's a piece of shit. if it tries to tell me, don't trust people, this game's a piece of shit.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is!
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy.
Okay.
Full marks.
Cool. So, I had been right, but how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
I'm kicking Ally again, dude. I don't give a shit. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. Secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs.
I think we found them already.
You already saw them, right?
Yep.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look!
Okay,
The
cool.
color's changed, hasn't it?
Did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too.
Oh, okay.
I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed, although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Cool.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Okay, cool. Got it. I'm going to pick... Wait, I forgot who the solos are now. I thought... Yeah, okay, the solos are different now. Cool. I'll see who I'm going to pick as a solo.
Pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything!
Maybe some people won't like me checking the flowchart this much, but I just like checking. I like seeing where I am and where I'm splitting off.
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
Cool.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
Cool.
I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll miss your voice acting, my boy.
Never see you guys.
again, unless we have to redo this whole thing.
Again!
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No, not really. Bro,
Suckers!
I'm a fucking sucker. I didn't think you were
As
gonna
if
cry.
I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick? Yes, you and Alice. And Clover.
Anyway, good luck.
Bye.
I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Have a nice tragedy.
Okay. I'm gonna be ending it there for today. That was a interesting freaking session there. Lots of developments in the story. I'm at 1 BP. I could die very easily. I am very... I'm gonna stand by what I believe in. I don't know, some people may call me an idiot, but this is just what I believe in, dude. I lie all the time. I trust people. I will trust people. I mean, even if it kills me, if I don't trust people, I'll just be going against what I believe in myself. I don't know. That's truly what I believe. Alice is a terrible person. She'll have to try very hard to redeem herself from now on. If she can redeem herself. If she doesn't do anything to try and change how she is or how she redeems herself, she is an objectively bad person. I hate her, and she's a bitch. So yeah, that's it. Alice is just terrible. I mean, I can't believe I picked Alice because, I don't know, 999, the whole like thing about the story was, and seeing you at the end, it was all like so crazy cool, whatever. And now I realize you're just a trash human being. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye.